That is Oregon Athletic Director Rob Mullens. And Rob, let me start with this here before we dive into the nuts and bolts. It's a beautiful sunny April day. You go back to December, you've got to find a coach. Basketball games are getting canceled. We now have this glorious day with all these programs happening, fans in the stands. How does that feel for you after everything that every college athletic program has had to navigate in the last 2 years?
Well, it's great to be, in a packed Autzen Stadium on whatever it is, 70 and sunny here. It's a beautiful day. It was great to be out in the parking lot and feel the festivities and the energy. We had a women's soccer game going on. We've got a baseball game. We've got softball. We've got track. It's a great day to be in Eugene. It's a great day to be a Duck.
You had to act quickly to get Dan Lanning to Oregon just based upon the calendar. His staff has had to act quickly just to prepare for the season. What has impressed you most about what this program has been able to do in the last 4 months?
Well, you're right. You got to move fast with the recruiting calendar the way it is, and obviously you want to make sure that your student athletes are settled. I think what's impressed me is the connection that Coach Lanning and the staff have made with the student athletes, and they have worked around the clock in what they and their family have dedicated to laying the foundation for next year has been really impressive. But what they've done to connect with the student athletes has really made a mark.
Looking at this athletic department as a whole, what is the goal for you guys now that we're coming into the seasons where fans are going to be in the stands and we're getting back to that normalcy? What's the priority for you guys in connecting with this community?
Well, number one for us is that student athlete experience, and one of the great things for our student athletes that come to the University of Oregon and get to be a part of the this Eugene Springfield community is just that, right? Is the way that our student athletes are supported in and around our department, at our institution, and in our community. It's a unique experience to come here and compete at the top level in the Pac-12. And one of the things that makes that so special is days like today where we're going to have, whatever it is, 40, 45,000 here at Autzen. We're going to go over to PK Park for baseball where we're going to have 4,000. Then we'll go to the renovated Hayward Field. We'll have whatever, 8, 10,000. And then we'll go to a Jane Sanders Stadium, and this community will rally around all of our teams in those venues, and it makes it very special.
And you bring up a really good point. We had Rich Brooks up here, and we look at the success that program had going to the Rose Bowl in '95 and how it really just spearheaded the growth at Oregon. When you look at all of the success you're having across all the programs, we know the women's golf team just won the conference title. What is the impact of a very successful college football program? How does that trickle down across the board throughout an athletic department?
Well, when you walk our hallways, the support that we have for one another and with one another is, success breeds success, right? And when you have so many great leaders, whether it's in the administration or within the coaching ranks, that can really lean on one another, each set of success raises the bar. And we've been very fortunate to have some great coaches and student athletes who've achieved at a high level, and each one of those achievements just is kind of reinforcement and encouragement for every other team to kind of reach that same or exceed that level.
Rob, thank you so much again for joining us. Congratulations on just getting back to this point. We know it's been just an extremely challenging last 2 years for athletic programs. I'm glad you get a chance just to enjoy everything that is Autzen Stadium.
Well, great to have you in Eugene, Jordan, and we'll look forward to a great second half.
All right, sounds great. So Rob Mullens, Oregon Athletics Director.